match up against each other, who does those small things that save one another or probably take down a hero. Right now, as you can see, Dr. Repulsor being 25 and 10 compared to FA being 24 and 8. It's pretty much even in terms of farm.
Yeah.
So it will be interesting. I just think it's whoever controls this jungle area, because there's still no wards from either team. So yeah, that being probably the factor. Oh, we do see Edgar putting down the wards, so that is a chance.
Fate right now going invisible. She's chasing after this Polywog Priest who has a haste rune. He's gonna go top. They're looking to gank this corrupted disciple. Fade he doesn't know where Polywog Priest went to. Polywog Priest, nice hex right there. Tries to go for the ward shot, but doesn't hit it anyway. But it's a corrupted disciple taking a bunch of damage. He looks like he's gonna turn this around on Polywog Priest, one more hit, nothing there. And just an unfortunate attempt right there.
Yeah, very nice stand by Corrupted Disciple right there. Of course, his Helm of the Black Legion played a key role right there, blocking a lot of damage from that voodoo wards. Okay, that's fine. As action at this bottom lane, Myrmidon gonna run into Pestilence, but no action just yet.
Having a bit of some technical difficulties, I guess. Haiku is having some problems and he has to go.
Yep, stun going on to Dr. Repulsor, crippling volley as well, and he is not gonna escape. So Dr. Repulsor getting picked off. Good job by the Hellborn team.
Yeah, that was a very good job. Did you see what happened? How did he get caught, with Repulsor having his
basically Andromeda came from the forest right there and stunned in. He pretty much could not escape from there.
Yeah, the Legion team is not doing a very good job in terms of their warding. They're leaving a lot of their wards for the top lane. I guess it's a different tactic for them. They're trying to give Corrupted Disciple as much time to get his farm up, so that he doesn't get ganked. As we do see, it is kind of working out. It's only, I think it was about 6 minutes in, and he already had his Helm of Black Legion. That's a very fast Helm of Black Legion, and that just helps him so much. As we can see, his farm now it's 40 to 27. He has 272 gold per minute, and that's only at the 9-minute mark. He's doing really well.
Yeah, absolutely. Very, very early Helm of the Black Legion as Voodoo Ward's going on this middle lane, trying to push this tower. But Magnus is here as well as the Legion support are coming in. Fate, we have not seen that Fate roam around that much just yet. Hopefully we'll start seeing her to pick off heroes, as the Hellborn team does not have any Revelation wards just yet, so they are very vulnerable.
Yeah, we have seen Fate attempting to roam around. He did try to get Poly in, he did try to go top, but the Hellborn team is doing a very good job in terms of their warding to prevent ganks as well. Another thing I'd like to note is the Fate ulti at level 1. It's pretty, the time that she's invisible is only 20 seconds. That's pretty a low time for her to, she has a very small window of opportunity to, get a hero down. So her gank factor really depends on how well the opponent team actually wards.
Yeah, absolutely. As now we see 3 heroes at this top lane from this Hellborn side, trying to prevent as much farm this Corrupted Disciple is having, but no success just yet. He's just enjoying so much farm right now with 281 gold per minute. As actually Polywog Priest is in the lead with 290, so very well done by Polywog Priest, being played by Master Yager right here.
That is true, that is true. It looks like the Hellborn team is looking for fast pushes as the bottom tower has to go down, as we do see this Fate go invisible, but he only has about 8 seconds left on his invisibility and his ulti, so he has to get someone down soon, otherwise it'll be another waste of his ultimate. So nothing special so far from Faye. We still haven't seen what's all the hype about. This has been a pretty passive game. Yeah,
Magma's gonna miss that stun right here, and Weedfield also not gonna land. So both teams will fall back. No one will die just yet. Still 2-1 now, almost 12 minutes in. A pretty passive game so far, despite having heroes such as Fade, Dr. Repulsor, roaming Magnus and such.
Yeah, I guess both teams has just done a really good job in terms of warding to prevent ganks. With Polywog Priest having that ward in the top of his near his lane to prevent the gank from the top lane. as well as bottom having those rune wards to prevent the gang on Forsaken Archer in early game as well. So both teams doing a pretty good job in terms of warding to prevent ganks for their key players and to provide farming. As we do see, Corrupted Disciple has picked up his marchers and he will continue his farm. He's already up to 364 gold per 273 gold per million, and he's just doing a really good job.
Yep, as we see Polywog Priest with a double damage rune trying to push in this middle lane. This is why Polywog Priest is such a strong hero. Not only does he have that burst and CC capability, but he can also take down towers insanely fast.
Yeah, that is so true. That's what we were talking about, me and Haiku earlier on. Like Fate, him being a very ganky hero, he would have to leave the lane a lot more often compared to Polywog Priest. So that would just give Polywog such a strong. As we do see some action going on, and Fate does throw on his second skill into Polywog, but he will fall back and Poly will survive. Like we do see him throwing down his ultimate on this tower, and that tower will go down. Fate might want to back off a little bit. Yep, as he does back off.
Yep, so the Legion team trying to set up a gank onto Forsaken Archer right here, but of course they do have wards. Very nice ward placements by this Hellborn team. Trying to get Dr. Repulsor farmed up a bit. He's been having a really hard time. And hopefully he'll start roaming very soon once he does get those key items.
Yeah, that is true, if you actually look at his creep skill compared to FA, he's actually doing better. It's just that he got ganked twice, and again, I was saying about the wards in the bottom lane. There's no wards by the Legion team at the bottom lane to prevent that gank on Dr. Repulsor, and that is why he has gone down twice. So, good play by Hellborn, preventing FA from being ganked, and he does have a higher goal per unit, so we do hope to see, some big plays by Dr. Repulsor soon. He's level 8, he does have his ultimate. He has gotten his Steam Boots and a bit of mana to spare, so we would like to see him get into some action soon.
Yeah, and at the same time though, as this game drags on, if it were to go to the late game, I would have to give the advantage to the Legion team as action in this middle lane. Fate trying to initiate on Polywog Priest, but not going to be enough burst damage, as Magnus actually stunning in with that double damage, and he might actually take out this Polywog Priest. Nice use of that bottle, going to help him to survive right there. And like I was saying, you got both Corrupted Disciple and Dr. Repulsor now. Dr. Repulsor, a very, very strong and scary hero late game. He can just fly all over the place and cause so much chaos for your team. And I'm not sure if the Hellborn can respond properly with that.
Yeah, that is very true. As I was saying before, Dr. Repulsor is one of my best heroes. How do you like to play Dr. Repulsor? As in, what kind of item build? Do you like to play a bit more defensively items builds or more aggressive? Like, personally, I prefer first item to go maybe Hellflower, because that just increases his killing ability so much more, but it does make him a bit more squishy.
Yep,
how do you like to play Dr.
Yeah, sorry, as action at this top lane, Soul Reaper gets absolutely demolished as more TPs coming in, stun going out onto Corrupted Disciple. Magnus does not have his stun, despite trying to help as Hex goes on to Corrupted Disciple. Nice ward attempt there, not gonna land as Fade coming in, huge Fade ultimate right there, and stun gonna hit as well as now Polywog Priest gonna go down. Forsaken Archer trying to use that ultimate to great effect as now Fade is trying to run for his life. So 4 heroes down so far, and action not finished just yet as Myrmidon getting initiated by Forsaken Archer. Here comes Fade, gonna finish off. But
Pestilence.
He goes down as well. Yeah, Pestilence as nice lava surge by Magnus right there. Gonna escape from Forsaken Archer. So good sequence by both teams right there. A 5-4 hero kill in favor of this Legion team.
Yeah, in that clash alone, I think Legion team managed to take down 3 heroes from the Hellborn team, as we do see a pause being called out, maybe some technical issues. I think the deciding factor in that was Corrupted Disciple being so tanky with that Helm of Black Legion. We just saw so many skills and so much focus going on to that Corrupted Disciple, but it just took so long for him to go down when, the Legion team was just coming in and throwing out the stuns and throwing out the skills, doing so much damage, taking down that Soul Reaper, taking down that Pestilence, and taking down that Polywog Priest. So, good play by both teams, good counter initiation and initiation as well.
Yeah, and like you were asking about that Dr. Repulsor, I think it really depends on both your team and your opponent's lineups. But in this game, I think he should go for an offensive item such as Hellflower, because his team does have the advantage in terms of ganking presence, I feel, with Fate, you talk about Fate, Magnus, Myrmidon, and the Doctor Repulsor. That's a lot of gank damage. And of course, Corrupted Disciple as well. He's just so tanky right now, so he can just dive in and absorb so much damage. So I would prefer to see Doctor Repulsor pick up an offensive item.
Yeah, let's hope he goes for that. So far now, he has only 100 gold saved up, so I'm thinking he did bought something. Let's check the career. He has a mana tube on his way, so it does look like he's moving more towards that. Yeah, Nullstone. So he is going a bit more defensively. Not a bad item pickup. It's still a good one. It prevents him from Andromeda's switch as well as stun, so he can dive in with a little bit more, confidence without being ganked and still have a chance of running away. But yeah, as you said before, I'd like to see him go a bit more aggressive this game, with him having so much ganks on his team.
Yep, and looking over at the Hellborn team, no major item pickups just yet, except that Polywalk Priest with that post haste. So very nice pickup, gonna allow him to push towers in all lanes. So I'm personally a big fan of Polywalk Priest with post haste. Hopefully he picks up a portal key next. I'm gonna make him be able to set up ganks much easier, as well as land those ward traps successfully.
Yeah, so true, so true. Polywalk with a post haste is really good, really strong. He can, TP anywhere to push that tower or to defend the tower, as well as, help out a teammate if he is to be ganked. As we do see 3 heroes making their way bottom to probably defend this lane. We do see Magnus picking up an invisibility rune. I'm sure that the Hellborn team would have taken note of that, as they have wards in that area. As we do see Andromeda moving to bottom lane as well, so we might see a clash. No, the Legion team looks like they are just backing off a little bit.
Yep, and once again, Corrupted Disciple just farming this top lane, and not much Soul Reaper can do by himself. And of course, Corrupted Disciple now with a 280 gold per minute, so not passing the 300 gold per minute mark just yet, like that Polywalk Priest. But I'm sure he is on the way, as he's enjoying a lot of free farm.
Yeah, another thing I like to note is that Legion team has only 2 wards up, which is the at bottom lane. With Corrupted Disciple not having any wards to see if he is being ganked. Like earlier, he was playing very defensively because he had no sight, he had no vision. Like right now, most of the Hellborn heroes are at the bottom lane and the mid lane, so he's in no trouble. But because there are no wards, he's unable to go out there and have a free farm.
Initiation on this Andromeda. Here comes Dr. Repulsor flying in. Beston's going to use his stun as well, as Dr. Repulsor actually taking a lot of damage. It's Myrmidon, nice weed fill there. And Andromeda now finally going to go down, as Pestilence also falls down. Magnus, nice stun onto Polywalk Priest, and he is gonna die, as wards being used but not gonna be able to save his life. So 3 heroes down for this Hellborn team, and that was exactly what we were talking about. That gank potential as top lane. Corrupted Disciple diving onto this Soul Reaper, and I don't think he's gonna be able to get out of this alive, and there he goes. So Corrupted Disciple shoots up to 300 gold per minute right there.
Yeah, that is true. And like I was saying, Corrupted Disciple, he has no wards top lane just now. That's why he was afraid. He was playing it safe, hugging tower so that he doesn't get ganked. But the moment he saw the initiation at mid lane, he just dived into the top lane and took out Soul Reaper. Soul Reaper has just no chance against 1v1 against Corrupted Disciple. So I would like to see some Legion team, as they do put a ward up in the middle of the lane to scout rune, as well as to provide some protection for this Corrupted Disciple. Good job there by the Legion team in mid lane, taking out 3 heroes and none of them dying. Good initiation by Dr. Repulsor. We do see, he gets stronger. He only gets stronger as the game goes on. So in terms of carrying in this game,
yep, top lane. Initiation on this Polywalk Priest. So much damage coming out from this Corrupted Disciple, but nice morph onto that Corrupted Disciple, and now Polywalk Priest trying to juke into the forest, but he is gonna get spotted and he is gonna go down. And good thing the Legion team had ports right there, or not, they would have gotten ganked right there.
Yep. I have no idea what that Polywar was thinking going in against that Magnus and the Corrupted Disciple. That was just a rare bad move. As we do see Dr. Repulsor enjoying a little bit of free farm, he might be actually thinking of pushing that tower down.
Yeah, and now Fate, if you look at Fate, she actually picked up a Quick Blade, so still somewhat early to tell, but what do you think he might go for, as Forsaken Archer might be in some trouble here, as Dr. Repulse are gonna fly in. Myrmidon is also invisible right there. The stun comes out, and